Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Paul, or Optibotimus. That's the first time I've ever just said my regular name like that. Oh well. And I am doing a video review. And it's not a blur. Just a little bit of a side note. If you're pissed off about that, shut up. Don't be retarded, people. I mean, seriously. It was a joke. Get over it. So, Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Swoop. Got him in his little package here and all this fantastic jazz. I also got Sentinel Prime and this monstrosity, Elite Guard Bumblebee. I'm trying to figure out a way to give him away because I don't want him. I don't like him, really. But it was the only way I could really get all three, or all of these at a decent price, I guess. I got them at Big Bad Toy Store. So, either way, here he is. The packaging, obviously, it's the same, nothing different. I do find this interesting where it says, like the other Dinobots, Swoop prefers to be left alone on Dinobot Island, where he can soar and dive without worrying about the Decepticons taking pot shots at his wings. When he does return to the mainland to battle the Decepticons, however, he enjoys the way... I can't read, apparently. He enjoys the way people scatter when they see a shadow. That and smashing trees with his ball and chain doesn't compare to the satisfying crunch it makes when it bashes into Decepticon armor. He hasn't fought any Decepticons! That was... Sorry, that was a little creepy. The brightness, I do apologize. I got the sun right here. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm doing this real quick. But either way, initial first impressions, he looks kind of angular. Not too impressed so far with how he looks. Looks very G1-esque. So that's a very nice quality. Sonic Scream's shorts out audio sensors. Ball and chain emits heat capable of melting other robots. And his wings collect solar energy to power weapons. So that's Swoop. Let's get this sumbitch open and let's see what he can do. Okay guys, as you can see we have Swoop now out of the confines of his box. And what I want to talk about first is this guy. Oh, I like froze. This mace weapon. Now, it is a possibility. According to Pogue, who you guys can check out his videos, most of you guys know him. If I'm saying the name wrong, Pagogo, whatever, I'll probably put it down here in the bottom or some shite. It is possible to modify this. Now, if you look closely, at some point in time, you can see the clear orange plastic, especially there, where it's indented. Looks like at some point in time, the designers for this wanted to have it pop out or something, and maybe you pull it or something, because it is kind of loose. But if you go to Pogue's review, and I'm probably going to do this for mine actually, you can modify this and you can actually make this function. So go on, head over to his and check it out. But this is a pretty nice gimmicky weapon. I was actually kind of surprised. I didn't think I was going to really like the way this figure looked, but it actually surprises me in how it does look. We don't know much about Swoop at present, because the Dinobots don't talk except for Grimlock. We have Snarl, Swoop, and Grimlock, of course, who is the leader. They are brought to us by way of Megatron, who tries to make his own body, make a body by making dinosaurs. I don't know how that worked out. You know, me, Swoop, no care. I don't know. That's terrible. But so they haven't had any talking parts or anything yet, so we don't know too much about them or what their personalities like. Although the box for this guy clearly says that he enjoys beating up Decepticons, although he's never actually done it. One thing that I find interesting is it is fairly accurate to science. He is modeled after a pterodon. Now, a pterodon is the new name, I suppose. I don't remember how that whole thing went down. I think they changed pterodactyl to pterodon. But science sometimes believes that they walk like this. So it is fairly nice. Now, the wings typically would fold and he would walk on his actual hands, but science-wise, it's fairly close to being accurate, and I think it's really neat. Posability, he does have some. He can stand here, obviously. One problem I have is when you try to move his head, you have to do it from the back, or grab the hold of the thing to move his head. If you just grab hold of it, you expose his robot face, which I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but somebody I'm sure will mention it to me. One thing that I do want to comment that I think is really cool, if you look carefully, and I see what they were trying to do here, and they kind of failed, but it still is very close, and like I said, I can understand what they're doing. The eyes in dinosaur mode line up with the eyes in robot mode, and there's actually holes on the side here. So when you close it, it's real hard to tell, but you can barely, kind of, sort of, see the blue of his robot eyes, which I think is nice. I thought that was a really nice touch of what they did. Now, as you can see, I've been doing this and folding it. His wings, they are on hinge joints, so you can simulate him flying. Which I'm not going to be able to do very well. There we go. You can fold his feet back and his head back, and you can get him flying. I'm doing a lot of really bad impressions right now, but I really like this. I think it's a very nice looking figure. I was very surprised. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it too much. Glad I got him. I do recommend him over Snarl. Snarl is in my opinion, although I do got to do a re-review of him because I've since kind of changed my opinion. But if you're going to rank them, I would go Grimlock, Swoop, then Snarl. I would still get Snarl, but that's another review. So to go ahead and transform him, what you want to do is just kind of separate the arms from his wings, like so. And that one's on there pretty tight. Ah, there we go. So now he's crazy looking. On the sides here, oh, we might be visited by my cat. She just jumped up on the side of my desk. Go ahead and extend the legs down. Do that on both sides. Then you need to rotate the legs at the knee. Again, rotate the legs at the knee. And you'll see why here in a second. Go ahead and separate this. You see a gray peg here that clicks onto this little guy. Just kind of separate that. And you want to slide that up. And there she is. Hey, Gracie. What? What? She's mad I'm ignoring her. Just kind of like loosen that up, like so. Then you come to the arms, and this part is weird. You gotta, it works better if you grab hold of here and twist it out. Go away, Grace. Like so. And then you want to extend it upward. Like that. Go ahead and bring the arms down, just get them out of the way. Fully extend this up now towards the back. And you can now take his nose, which you can't see. Take his nose, fold it down, and there's a little slot here. And the bottom of his beak has a peg, so you want to push that right in there. And that locks that in there. Come around here to the back, and it's hard to kind of see, but you've got two tabs here, here and here. They will peg into sections on the back of his shoulder blades to lock those in better. There, and then just push it in, and that will lock the wings to the back torso section. Then the final piece, take this and rotate that all the way around. Hi, Gracie. She's sitting here. Oh, guys, you guys are gonna hate this. See, this is where my little baby, she sits here with me. See, look how cute she is. She got her little paws. Her little paws is sitting right there. Hi. Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, your baby. This is Gracie. Hi. See, she likes that. Look, she likes that. Look, she does.
She's like, Daddy, how come you're not playing with me? You're playing with your toys. Yeah, meanie.
And I mean that's it. You have Swoop. Real simple. Oh, you have to take his head and pull it out, which you have to be careful because his head might pop off. That's one thing that I saw Mike in his review do, and it did it up. See? And it's hard to make sure you get it on there very good. So we shall see. It leaves a little to be desired, to be honest. It's nice. It works for me. It's just kind of small. I think. I don't know. His weapon, he can hold it, but it's kind of heavy, so it weighs it down. Well, unless you put it all the way up there. Oh, and then it slowly comes down. Slowly. Alright, so it'll stay up there, kind of. But either way, the arms will go up. They have a bit of hindrance here in the back. They rotate there. They have two swivel joints here at the shoulder. See, I mean, the posability with the arms are kind of obnoxious to try and have to deal with. So I'm not a big fan of the arms. The head issue really bothers me. If you just twist it around, I mean, it'll probably pop off. No, maybe it won't. But the neck is this little tiny peg, which isn't much. Legs, obviously, are the same in Dinosaur mode as Robot. They go back and forth, in and out. They're on little ball joints, and there's two bends at the knee. Little posability in the feet and such. It looks cool. I give it that. He does have this whole Jay Leno chin thing going. Overall, though, I mean, it's not a bad figure. I mean, he can look like he's soaring. Soaring eagle, away! Ba-ba-da-ba. I do like it. It's coming across that I really don't. It's just got some small things that kind of aggravate me. You got to position the arms just right to actually get some kind of decent posability going with them. And other than that, I mean, I think he's really cool looking. So to go ahead and transform him, what you want to do, separate the nose thing here from here, and that'll loosen that up. This back section where you had it pegged, just kind of push this down and it'll depeg. Rotate these down. Again, rotate the side panels down, bringing together what was the chest. Lift that, you gotta pull that back like so you can get that all the way tight. Take the head, push the head down, and replace the dinosaur head, as it were. Now, when you come back here, you have to repeg this in again. If you have it lined up right, you should see it'll push it down flat, and it'll be flush against the body. I don't know if you can kind of see that. You need to rotate the torso though, so keep this unattached. Rotate the torso around, rotate the legs around, bend them up. Again, this side you're going to rotate and bend up like so. Then you can push the back piece. Now there is actually a couple other locations that you hinge things in. On the back of his legs, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. On the back right there, there's a little indentation where that tab will go. So you can line that up, pull that all the way down. You don't have to. It just kind of holds everything together a little bit nicer. I do it. Do that on both sides. Just like so. Bring the wings up, and then take the wings, rotate them, and slot them right in there. Kind of push down hard to get its friction in there. Do the same on this side. Push down nice and hard. Get it in there. And here you guys have Swoop again in his dinosaur mode. There are 2 holes on the bottom of his feet that you can peg those holes into. It doesn't hold very well. I mean, it does do it, so you can have him fly around and drop the thing, you know, or I don't know, jam it in his mouth. I guess. But there you guys have them. Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Swoop. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do like this figure. It doesn't come across it. I can't say that enough. But there's no articulation in his head, though, except for up and down, which kind of sucks. But there you guys have them. Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Swoop. Pick them up. You won't be too terribly disappointed. Thanks for tuning in, guys.